Welcome, beautiful spirits. This is your inner light guide, and in this video I want to talk about why meditation is not good for everybody. I've been meditating for over a decade right now, almost 12 years. Almost every single day, I have tried many different kind of meditation techniques, walking meditation, sitting meditation, living with the monks, trying Vipassana retreats, yoga, breath work, different kind of meditation techniques. So now, why meditation is not good for everybody? Before we dive in, let us just dive into why meditation is good for many of us. The first is stress reduction. That means that lower cortisol and calms the nervous system. Better focus and attention. You can train your mind through meditation techniques to have better focus and attention. You can improve it with consistency. Emotional balance helps with anxiety, sadness, stress, depression. And when it comes to health effect, it can improve your sleep, it can lower your blood pressure and support overall well-being. And self-awareness, which helps you to becoming more aware of yourself when it comes to your own thoughts, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your actions. With self-awareness, you can balance it all. And at the same time, you don't allow yourself to be controlled by them. And there is spiritual awakening. It takes you to inner dimension where you activate not only your psychic abilities, but also being aware of your energy centers, your chakras, your third eye. Communication gets better with higher dimensional entities. This is spiritual growth. And it's not only that, there are so much more spiritually that you can evolve within in yourself in order to be connected with the unseen world, with your higher self. Now, why meditation is not good for everybody? It is because of it does not work in same way for all of the human beings in this existence. Do you know that there are some people with some special cases along this journey? And this kind of people have certain type of mental conditioning. That means that they may be suffering with PTSD. They may be suffering with anxiety. They may be suffering with trauma. And some meditation styles can bring up difficult emotions. In such cases, it's the best to practice this with your guardians, teachers, with your guru, or a therapist. So now there is some study report that says it like this. I found it from the Reddit. And this is what it is. A cross-sectional study with 1,232 regular meditators found that 25.6% reported having had particularly unpleasant meditation-related experiences, anxiety, fear, disordered emotions or thoughts, altered sense of self-worth that they believe were caused by their meditation. So now, this evidence, it is coming from a belief factor, right? Because they are meditating and they believe that all of this caused by meditation. Now, this is why this happens. It is because of there are so many human beings does not know how to sit with their own emotions, with their own thoughts. I'm not talking about special cases. I'm just talking about simple human beings like you and me, healthy people, doesn't know how to sit alone with their own thoughts, going deeper within themselves in order to find solution. It scares them. Not only scare them, they get into that dark hole where they find themselves fully empty. The true self-realization, that emptiness, when you disappear into this darkness of your true state, You cannot handle it all alone. And if there are some different kind of information that you may receive from your own higher self, you don't know how to handle it with this kind of information. You don't know how to handle with your psychic abilities, or if you start to sense things, see things, feel things, hear things from the unseen realm. And sometimes you can disappear in different kind of dimensions where you don't even know it existed. For some, it can come shortly, and for some, it can take decades of meditation, consistency in order to experience. And the basic is actually sitting in the silence and really observe your breathing. So now your attentions, your focus are on your thoughts in that zone where it takes you to past, takes you to future, or maybe somehow you are in the present moment, but still you are in your thinking mind, thinking different kind of things, giving life to different kind of thoughts. So it may scare some. They cannot breathe properly. And some, it is because of they have special cases. They are suffering, like I said, with PTSD, anxiety, depressions, many different kind of cases that can come along with it. So now, I will give you some solutions. I will give you some solutions by knowing there are different kind of study reports that you can find it online. And everybody experiences differently, yet so there are some evidence from those people that been meditating for decades after decades and they are feeling good. Not only mentally, physically, emotionally, but also spiritually. So what suits you best, I will let you know. Certain people, they experience it negatively. It is because of they themselves are having higher level of repetitive negative thinking. These are the people that may have unpleasant experience of meditation and leave us negative reports. People doing more intensive or deconstructive meditation styles like insights, vipassana, or those attending retreats are also more likely to report adverse effects. Now, there are some meta-analysis, and in that study, it showed up that while meditation helps with depression, anxiety, the effects are modest, not huge, and in many cases, significantly better than other intervention. For example, physical exercise, eating healthier, or walking out in nature, or going for a therapy. Before I tell you what type of meditation can suit you the best and give you some examples, you have to know the individual differences on meditation. And what does that mean? That means that people have many different kind of personality, many different kind of backgrounds. They experience many different kind of things along this journey and got traumatized, and each of us are having different kind of mental health status. So now, how they respond to introspections, their expectation, what suits one person may stir up anxiety in another. Now, the types of meditation that you have to know about, because as we all know, meditations means sitting in meditation pose or lotus pose like a Buddha and meditate, right? As we know, this is what meditation is. Close your eyes and breathe in and out. But there are different kind of meditation techniques, and this is what I want to dive in so that you can find your own way of meditation. And I remember me myself when I started my journey with meditation, trying different kind of techniques, and I used to tell everybody whenever something is not working, go for meditation. But now, as I'm explaining the deeper meaning behind it, why it doesn't work for everybody, it is because of we don't know how many types of meditation it exists, because if I tell you, well, do some breath work, it may work better for you rather than sitting in your meditation pose or lotus pose by having your eyes closed and observe your inner nature. It can be scary for some. It can be too painful for some. So now maybe breath work works better for you. And in my old videos, I shared many different kind of breathing techniques or yoga. Now, when it comes to yoga, this is also meditation. Not only sitting on lotus pose like Buddha, but breathing properly, breath work. There are different types of breath work, not only one. And when it comes to yoga, there is different types of yoga that you can learn, that you can practice along this journey. And walking out in nature, walk out in nature while you take few deep breaths, it is also meditation. Every movement is meditation. It is just your attention, focus, and observation. You bring it to the present moment. There are different techniques of meditation, and there are intensive meditation and there is lighter meditation. Intensive meditation, so-called the Vipassana retreats, allow you to meditate for 12 hours to 14 hours or 16 hours. You just meditate. You are in your meditation like Buddha did. And there are kinder meditation when you just meditate for 5 minutes, which can help. In your lotus pose or sitting on chair or in your couch, laying meditation. There are different kind of way of Buddha meditation. That means that, the meditation that we're talking of. So there are different ways to do it. Now, I will guide you to a milder version of meditation, which you can try that may help you. And if you don't try, how will you know which way is yours, which works best for you? Is it laying meditation, or is it sitting meditation, or is it the meditation in lotus pose, or it is different kind of breathworks techniques, or it is going out in nature, hugging the trees, grounding yourself, or living in the silence, or it is the meditation of doing different kind of yoga poses. And is it Hatha yoga or Kundalini yoga, Vinyasa yoga? What kind of yoga suits you the best? Which movements? You have to know. If you don't try, you will not know. So if you tried it once and you didn't like, it gave you some kind of negative feeling or experiences, and then you stop doing it, it is because of you didn't try what suits you the best. And spiritually, you can evolve much higher with practices like this. And this is what I'm doing for more than a decade right now. And I love it. I have tried so many ways and I choose what's best for me. So now there are safer practices. That means that you may have your guardians, your yoga teacher, your meditation teachers with you, or a therapist or a friend that guides you, that is there with you and guiding you while you practice. And if you want to try alone, either you lay down on your sofa, sit on your chair, or, sitting in lotus pose, you can start with 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, simply breathe in. And instead of long sessions, just sit there with yourself for 5 minutes to see how it feels. Are you mindful, or does it feel overwhelming? And then maybe later you go to a master who is there to guide you. And there are some grounding meditation, like staring at a candlelight, or, trying to sense your body parts by relaxing it, sense it with your inner senses, how your, different parts of your body is feeling. Is it stressed? Is it relaxed? Then relax them all. Right? There are different techniques in that meditation that brings you to this present moment, or focusing on your breathing, how your belly is going up and down, right? There are many different kind of meditation techniques, and I'm just sharing few of it, and you can just search it or meet a guru or master that can guide you, that knows much more than I do. And whatever I know, I already shared it on this YouTube channel. You may find it. So now meditation is powerful like any other tools. It's not one size fits all. If it does not work for you, that doesn't mean you are failing, but it just means that there are other practices waiting to help you, and you just have to find your tools that can help you along this journey. And that is why, as you know, meditation is not that bad. You just have to find your practices that suits you the best. So thank you all for watching. This is your Inner Light Guide. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you want more of these videos, let me know. Comment down below. Stay blessed.